If you're over 210 pounds, I'm gonna literally run you through exactly how to get below 200 pounds from nutrition and training. This is something that I share to my private community, and I charge a few $1,000s for this, but I'm gonna give you the exact steps. We're gonna go through nutrition, we're gonna go through training, how to train, the training split, and exactly what to eat, okay? Let's just dive straight into it. You don't need to know who I am and what I'm about, because I know you're here just for the good stuff. So let's dive straight into it. First of all, look, if you're 210 pounds, you probably want to drop 20 to 30 pounds, right? First, I want to go over the training split. Now, if you're a time-strapped father like myself, you don't want to be living in the gym, right? You don't want to be in the gym sort of 5-6 days a week doing bro splits, doing chest one day, back one day. So I'm going to show you exactly how I train, and I only need about 3.5 hours a week, okay? So conservatively, let's just say you're going to train Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is honestly all you need if you do it correctly. So Monday, let's say Monday, Tuesday, no, let's say Wednesday. Just forget that. Friday. Let's say Wednesday, right. So Monday, the exact training split you're gonna do, we're gonna do full body push workouts, okay? So you'll do chest, shoulders, and quads. So chest, shoulders, quads. I'll go through the exact exercises in a minute, but the reason why we're doing this is you want to be hitting the big muscle groups, okay? And how we're going to do this is we're going to keep moving, okay? Don't treat it like a circuit, because this is not circuit training, this is strength training. We need to build muscle. The more muscle you're going to build, the more calories you're going to burn at rest. You're going to boost your testosterone, your metabolism. So we want to take our time, and we're going to do like sort of 5 exercises, and we're going to keep going, and then you'll rest at the end of the 5 exercises, okay? Doing it this way, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you hit every muscle group pretty much twice a week, and you're in and out of the gym in 45 minutes. Sounds pretty good, right? And this is honestly all you need. People really overcomplicate it, okay? You don't want to be living in the gym. Let's keep it nice and simple and get results. So, chest, shoulders, quads. Okay, that's the split. Let's write down the exact exercises. I do this. In fact, I've done this workout yesterday. All right, really, really simple. So chest, let's say you do, you might not be able to see it, I'm going to read you bench press, overhead press for shoulders. And look, try and go 80% of your max, try and push, try and creep the weights up each sort of week. Overhead press, chest fly, upright row with barbell, and then you might do a box squat. Okay, so look, you've only got 5 exercises there. And what you can also do is you can actually, let's just chuck a leg press in. As you can see, bench press, overhead press, chest fly, upright row, box squat, leg press. Okay, so you've got 2 chest, 2 shoulders, 2 legs. This will take you 45 minutes. You just go 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 reps. It's going to take you time to get to each station, so you're probably going to have 30 seconds rest maybe, all right? But keep it really heavy, okay? And look, I'm not just making this shit up. This is what I do. You know, man to man, I'm here to help you succeed. Like, this is not nothing new. This is literally stuff that's going to help you. It's test and proven, right? Let's go on to Wednesday. So Wednesday, what we're going to do is a full body pull. It's a big workout, this one. I like this one. Back, hams, hamstrings, glutes. Okay, let's draw it out. So Wednesday, back, ham, and glutes. We're going to go with a deadlift. Now, if you've got a bad back and you feel like you shouldn't be deadlifting, you have to do it correctly. Deadlifting will actually help you long term because it hits the hamstrings, the glutes, and it hits the lower and upper back. You really need to be doing these, but you obviously have to get good at it. All right. I've actually filmed some more videos on sort of technique. So deadlift, seated row. You've obviously got one of these in your gym, cable row, machine row. So that's 2 back. Then we could go for some walking lunges for your hamstrings and glutes. And then you could go lat pull down. Excuse the writing, my handwriting's like a 8-year-old girl's. And then we can go another one. Step ups on bench. If you notice, I'm trying to hit the big compound movements. Instead of doing hamstrings on a seated hamstring curl, get up on a step up. Get a bench, get one of those plyometric boxes, one leg on the box, hold a weight, and step up on one leg. Think how harder that is other just sitting there and doing a leg curl. Leg curls are great, but we're here to lose weight. We're here to get lean as quick as possible. We want to be burning calories. So obviously this is much harder, right? So you've got 2 back, 2 legs, 1 more back, and we'll do another one. You could do a, what should we go with? Bent over row. Now these are going to be tiring, honestly. These are going to be tiring. And you're probably not going to be able to go to failure on all of these because you are going to be pretty fucked. Bent over row. Okay? And look, again, you'll be in and out of the gym in 40 to 50 minutes. Nice and easy. This is why you don't need to be in the gym every day, 5 days a week. If you do it this efficiently with the right exercises, train one day, rest. Train one day, rest. This is all you need to do, especially if you're a busy guy. So you've got Monday, Wednesday, Friday now. This is the one. So we're gonna put these 2 together and we're gonna do a push and a pull. Okay? So a push workout and a pull, both together. Okay? Let's draw that out. So we could do a dumbbell chest press, dumbbell chest press. We didn't do box squat, did we? No, we've done a box squat. We could do some legs. Leg press. And again, you just want to keep it simple, guys. Doesn't matter if you do the same exercises. People always want to do the different stuff, the fancy stuff. Just keep it simple. It's all you need to be doing. And you don't need a barbell for most of this. Bent over row. This is why people don't get results, because they want to just mix things up. They want to do all these fancy exercises. Just keep it basic. Dumbbell chest press, leg press for obviously the legs, bent over row. Okay, these are full body workouts. Okay. Shoulder press. So you've got chest, you've got legs, you've got back, you've got shoulders. It's 4 already. Massive, massive exercises. Yeah. And deadlifts. All right, deadlifts, another big compound exercises. If you've got an assisted pull-up machine in the gym, use that. They're great. Assisted pull-ups, assisted dips. And the last one, what I'm going to do now, so you've got chest, leg press, bent over row, shoulders, overhead press. Use dumbbells for this one or barbell. Then we've got a deadlift. And then what should we sort of chuck in at the end? Bent over row, but we're going to go single arm, okay? A single arm bent over row. Chest press, leg press, bent over row with barbell, shoulder press with barbell or dumbbell, deadlifts with a barbell, bent over row, single arm, so get on a bench, 1 arm row. Those 3 workouts will beat most workouts. And that's, look, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour max. So you're only spending literally 3 hours in the gym. And your workout will be better than the guys in there 5-6 days a week. These guys are doing like chest one day, back. It's not really going to get you anywhere, okay? We're here to build muscle as fast as possible, and we're here to lose weight, right? And if you're a time-strapped guy like myself, then you want the quickest and most simplest route, right? You don't want to be pissing around in the gym. So that's the training, okay? Nice and easy, 3 days. Now let's go over the nutrition. This is going to be so easy. You're going to be shocked at how easy this is. Now, this is not just me making stuff up again. This is stuff that's proven that I give to my clients. You can see down here in the corner, this guy, Aaron, father of 3, business owner. What he was doing before he met us, he was doing a lot of cardio. He was doing HIIT training, he was bike riding. He was training like 5-6 days a week, and he was spending more than 7 hours doing exercise, and he wasn't quite getting to where he needed to get to. So obviously he come to us. He's literally only cut his training time in half, made the nutrition simple. Now he can sustain it. Now he has higher testosterone, he's lifting weights, building muscle, all right? Cardio is not going to improve your energy, your testosterone, and your longevity, okay? Now, just quickly, before I go into nutrition, you can go down in the comments and the description below, watch the video of how we operate with our students and how I could guarantee you lose at least 10 kilos in 90 days, or we keep coaching you for actually free until you hit your sort of goal, all right? But anyway, let's get into it. Nutrition. So I'm just going to write a list now and keep it very simple. Now, you don't have to keep it this simple forever, but we're here just to get results. Get 20-30 pounds off, and then you can start being a bit more flexible, all right? Firstly, just cut out alcohol. I know everyone wants to hear, oh, don't cut out alcohol. You know, this guy allows you to eat without cutting out alcohol. It's all bollocks. You want to get results. In the first 90 days, let's keep it very simple, eliminate everything, just get results, and you'll start feeling better. Your identity will change. That's why you're here. As soon as your identity changes, then you'll never ever put the weight back on. You're always going to have high standards, all right? So nutrition. I'm going to write a list here, and then I'll break it down into a few different meals. And look, for me personally, I just stick to 6 to 8 different meals daily, and I just have the same shit. It might sound boring, but that's how I stay sort of 10% body fat all year round. Pretty easy. So, beef. If you basically get this shopping list, even for your household, you're gonna have a happy family. You're gonna be lean. You're gonna be horny. Your wife's gonna enjoy it. Beef, eggs, cottage cheese. I'm just gonna go through the proteins. My spelling's so shit. Beef, eggs, cottage cheese, chicken. I do prefer to have red meat than chicken. This will be grass-fed, good ribeye, tenderloin, grass-fed, good quality. Okay, and obviously you can have fish, all right? Protein. Let's go through the carbs. So honestly, the only things you need to be having, I would even put the carbs as like fruits, berries. What did I have? I have it every sort of day. Berries, banana, pineapple. I have pineapple after I trained. And then what you can also have for here, rice, and you can have potato. White potato is my favorite. That's literally all you need to have. And then for your sort of fats, this would be a protein as well. You could call it Greek yogurt. Cook your food in butter. You need these healthy fats, okay? And that's pretty much all I have is the Greek yogurt. I cook in butter. You don't really want to be eating loads of nuts because it's very hard to judge. So I would literally just stick to Greek yogurt, high-fat yogurt, and just cook your stuff with butter. But look, just look at how simple that is. Anyone can do that. People just try and overcomplicate it. That would be your list. And then for breakfast, I have this every day without fail. It's pretty simple. For breakfast, let's just go 3 meals. Keep it simple. Breakfast, you could have 4 eggs. Cook it in butter. 150 grams yogurt. This is what I have, by the way. I'm not just making this shit up. This is what I actually eat. In fact, I eat 6 eggs every morning. So I'm just going to give you guys 4. And then berries. Lunch, go to your list. Look, you can either have fish, chicken, beef. Let's just say you're going to have some, I don't know, you could have some fish. Now, I'm not even worried at what fish you have. Obviously, salmon's got higher calories than whitefish. But this is why it doesn't matter. You don't have to weigh food. Just stick to this basic sort of procedure and you're going to get results. It's impossible not to get results. And then what you could have there, you could have some rice. If you've noticed, I'm not that big on vegetables. I do have vegetables, but I actually stick to fruits for my sugars. Or you can have things like pumpkin. These type of things are really easy to digest. Things like broccoli, I don't eat too much broccoli. It's really hard to digest, it makes you bloated, right? Let's get the black pen out. So look, then you can have some veg, a veg of your choice, whatever you want. And then dinner, steak. Last night for dinner I had a steak and I had a banana, yeah? How easy is that? Simple. And then what I do, you can get some protein powder. And if you really want to bump up the protein when you start getting leaner, you want to increase the protein. 1 scoop. Berries. Almond milk. That's it. If you get hungry because you're eating this, just add a protein shake. Really, really simple stuff, guys. With that training and this, if you're over 210 pounds, you will lose up to between at least 10, but between sort of 10 and 40 pounds. Depends where you're staying at. And it's that simple to do that within sort of 90 days. Really, really simple. People try and overcomplicate the training and they try and overcomplicate the nutrition. However, obviously you're not going to be this strict forever. What I say is do this 80% of the time, and then maybe at the weekend take the family out for breakfast. You might go out with a few mates. You might eat out once a week, take some clients out. And then obviously that might take 4 months rather than 90 days, but it doesn't matter as long as you get to where you need to get to, all right? Very simple, easy. Like and subscribe. I'll be posting more videos like this. As you know, my videos are no nonsense, no fluff, straight to the point, so you guys can educate, implement. And look, again, man to man, I'm here to help you succeed. All right? Like, subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel.